Man, hard one. We had several here lately, so challenging. But what a good basketball game. I thought two teams just played so hard. Scoring was hard to come by. Give credit to Virginia, their staff and players on a good road win. They're playing very good basketball right now. Obviously, Groves' threes and those points are huge. Miner's doing a really nice job physicality, defensively, and rebounding. I think Tony's found something with that, obviously, here recently, and that's helped him. Proud of my guys. I just thought we played very hard. Virginia does an unbelievable job. They play a very grinding style. They wear you down with their offense, and you've got to sustain in a game like that with them. And when you're not making shots and you're not getting any energy, and you don't make shots, the crowd doesn't help you as much. It becomes hard. But I thought our guys just kept fighting, and we finally would make a couple in a row, and then Virginia answer, and then we'd have another little drought, and they'd build a little lead, and we'd battle back, and obviously we had a pretty good look at the top of the key to win that didn't go in. So again, we're a basket short. It's happened to us about 3 times in the league now. So we just got to hang in there, keep working. But again, I'm really proud of the effort. And the other thing is the quality of play. I know, like, when there's a bunch of missed shots, maybe the quality doesn't look as good. But for us to only have 4 turnovers, for Virginia to only have 6, you got teams on both ends of the court that are executing their stuff, and defenses that are fighting their tails off against you. It really just pretty well played game on both sides. Again, I love the fact that we attacked the basket. We had more free throws than Virginia, which was hard to do. So I thought we played with great physicality and toughness, but we just need to make another couple shots. I thought we had some shots around the basket we need to get in, and certainly could have made another 3 or 2. Questions for me?
Brad, what were the options you drew up in the timeout before the free throw?
Not a lot. I mean, we didn't do a lot of specific stuff. We basically were trying to get the court spread, get the ball in Chase's hands. Depending on where PJ was, he could either go to the rim and be around the rim for a quick post up, and Jack had a chance probably when he kind of caught the ball. If he wanted to, he might have been able to hit PJ when I just watched it, hit him in the middle of the lane. That's not easy for a kid with. If there'd have been 2 more seconds and there'd have been 4 seconds when he catches it, or 5, he probably does throw it inside to PJ, but he catches it with 2.5, and so he's a little less to do that. But basically, I told Chase, we're going to put it in your hands. Joe's going to be in a spot. Josh is out. PJ will probably be rim running unless he rebounds, in which case he might be in the trail. If I think they slow us down and we don't have any thrust, then I'll probably call timeout. But if there's open court, you've been good all day, we're going to let you ride and see what you do. And he kind of drew Ryan Dunn to him. Dunn did a great job, kind of what we've tried to do to Duke. And he flipped it to Jack for the shot.
Coach, with about 15 seconds left, you're down 4. Obviously, you're looking for 3, but you couldn't get a good look. It was a pretty savvy move by PJ there to draw.
Yeah, it was. Good play. It was. We had a couple options. It's always hard, especially against a team like Virginia, who's so good defensively, to get a clean look like that. That's one of the reasons why it's like, bring it down there and call timeout. There's going to be three seconds left, and Virginia's going to, make it hard on you. And so we just settled. But that was a great play by PJ to draw the foul, and big time play by an experienced player.
Any more questions for the coach?
I guess, PJ was talking about chopping wood. You guys keep doing that. How difficult is it, though, to keep doing that when you have this close?
What's been hard is it's like we win a game, we lose a game. We win a game, we lose a game. We can't win back-to-back games to really kind of get the momentum, back on our side all the way. And obviously the way we've lost 3 games, 1 in double overtime and 2 in the last second. Yeah, that's the emotional drain. I've talked about it is real. I mean, it's hard. I thought a little bit in the Louisville game, we had a hard time emotionally getting ourselves charged all the way. And I think we found it, in the middle of the game and got the lead. But even after the win, the guys were like, we were still pretty flatline. Like, it was hard. And so I spent all of the last 2 days being a cheerleader as much as their coach and just trying to pump energy into them and, reaffirm that we're good players and a good team and let's be excited and ready to go. And we were ready and it worked. Like, we had great spirit. I think, a lot of this in coaching isn't always the X's and O's. You're coaching the spirit of your team. Where's your team spirit, your morale? You guys have heard it 1,000 times, but a lot of times it's not always who you play, but when you play them. And we're catching some teams at some tough breaks. Like, everybody we're playing is on a 5-game win streak, and so they feel pretty good about themselves. And so they come in, in a really good mindset. And, for the month of November and December, Clemson was that team. And we were in a really good mindset. And we've just gotten knocked back a little bit. And, I think we have a good group of guys. So I think we will continue to rally and we'll gain our traction. And I think eventually the worm will turn and we'll win a couple of these that have gotten away from us. And we'll be back in a good place all the way.
Is it surprising to have so many missed shots around the rim?
It is. It was physical in there, though, both ways. I am surprised that we didn't finish a little more than we normally do. But again, some of that's Virginia's defense. But again, both teams, physical play, disciplined play. Baskets are hard. When you don't get any easy ones in transition, you don't just get an offensive rebound and lay it back in. You got to grind on every possession. I mean, it's a low possession game. It's real work. And that's why sometimes when you don't have as many good opportunities and you get one, you're a little bit like, oh, I got to make this one. And sometimes you try a little too hard, you don't get it in.
You mentioned gross production for Virginia off the bench. For your unit, your bench unit, what do you think it's going to take for that unit to find consistent production scoring?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought those guys did some good things for us. Wiggins and Jack obviously had a tough day shooting. I think combined they're 1 for 10, and that's a lot. But having said that, I thought, Jack really rebounded it. He had 8 rebounds today. Josh gave us a spurt. Dylan was solid defensively. I actually had planned till Boz got hurt, I was doing 5 in, 5 out. I thought that was one of the ways that I could get our spirit back this week was like, all right, let's, I'm going to get, we kind of went at each other with our second unit and first unit Thursday in practice. And it was good. We got some of our competitive juices going again. And then you kind of tell the second unit guys, 3 or 4 minutes into the game, all 5 of you are going in. We're going right at them. And, obviously Boz got hurt on Friday, so we did 4 out of 5. But I just thought it was good for our team. And I thought those guys gave us energy. And, again, you got to play the long game with Virginia. Like, it's hard to sustain because of their style. They can wear you down. You get grinded up pretty well just guarding all that stuff. And so you're going to have to play some folks. Again, I thought our bench did some nice things and really helped us.
After PJ's free throws, they missed the front end anyway, but you played pretty good defense there to almost get the 5-second.
Yeah, boy, that was a tough one too. I thought I thought our guys did a good job. I thought we had an idea what they might do, and I think we had it all sniffed out and denied everywhere you could go, and I guess it was 4. So
has Alex suffered a setback or?
Yeah. I don't know what's. I really haven't had time to get into it all and where we are, and it's just hasn't been easy.
And Boz is at the shoulder still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boz's shoulder popped back out, so I don't know what that means for Tuesday yet either.
I guess when Joe launches a 3-pointer, it was about like 27, 28 feet. I guess what's going through your head?
You know, I thought he was. I thought he felt good today, and he made one long one early. You know, I mean, I don't want him to do it a lot, but hey, man, he makes one and he's feeling good, and he's got the green light for the most part. Now, do I say stuff to him occasionally? Yeah, I do. But he's a good player. He's made a lot of plays. We're going to trust him, 98% of the time to do what he needs to do to help us win.
Coach, you were talking about the team spirit.
Mhm.
Have you guys talked about the chef hats in the student section and the Ian Shefflin support that he's been getting among the team?
I don't know that it hasn't come up with the coaching staff. We're certainly very proud of Ian and his development, and we certainly have bragged about his play to our team a lot and showed a bunch of clips throughout the year of him just making incredible effort plays. But I don't know that we've gotten into the chef hats yet. But I'm, excited to see. I didn't know, I couldn't remember if it was today or some other time. I knew at some point somebody had decided they wanted to do that. I'm not sure if it was marketing or who it was, but I think that's pretty cool.
Any more questions for Coach?
Okay, thanks everybody.